Hello! So, it is time for the final week of UBL Season 5. And I'll be honest, this season was supposed to be 8 weeks. But the schedule came out. Sorry if you can hear my fan, by the way, in my PC. But yeah, so it was supposed to be 8 weeks, but we kind of generated the schedule, and the one person who I actually wanted to play, I wouldn't actually get to play. And that was Fat Rat. Because me and Fat Rat have played multiple times in doubles, in VGC, but we've never played in singles. I've always wanted to. There's no guarantee we play in playoffs. We're both locked for playoffs. Rat is, despite what the thingy here shows, Rat is actually 7-1. They took I think a loss like really early on, like I think it might have been like week 3 or something, like week 2 or 3. But yeah, their team is really scary. So they've got Tornadus Varian, May Gyarados, Victini, Nidoking, Bronzong, Rotom Ghost, Aromatisse, Komodo, Swirlix, Tangler, and Ordino. Since we're both locked for playoffs, because obviously I'm currently 8-0 and they're 7-1, there's a chance we play each other. There's a good chance we actually play each other. I'm getting a bye round. I think Rat actually, if they win here, they actually get the bye round. Because like the standings are obviously super messed up because I haven't been updating them properly. But Flying for Alligators are 6-2. That is correct. I'm 8-0. Aloha Lolachews, which is Rat's team, is actually 7-1. So if they actually win here, they actually do get a bye. I've got to really update some of this stuff. But yeah. So Rat actually has a chance to get a bye into playoffs here because top 2 get byes through the first round of playoffs. So I'm guaranteed it, and then it's up to Rat to win this to get a bye round into playoffs. If they do, then that means if we want to play again, we've actually got to meet in finals. If we do get this win, which I'm going for, by the way, I want this win, funnily enough, because I want the 9-0. I threw away a perfect season once, and I don't really want to do it again. And yeah, so we want this, and we actually threw it against Fat Rat last time, so it's kind of funny how I considered doing full circle again. My stomach is not happy with me, apparently. I considered doing it again, but I was like, no, I actually want the 9-0 this time. They do have a lot of scary mons. They did take Tornadus Varian from me, which I'm very sad about. They have their Mega Gyarados, which is honestly one of their signature mons at this point. They love Mega Gyarados to bits, and we made it work really well when he won SPDL, or when it was called that. I think it changed the name, but the last season where it was called SPDL, he won that. So Rat is good at singles, by the way. He won with Mega Gyarados and with Swirlix. Swirlix is the reason why I've been using Swirlix myself, or why I've been picking it up in draft, is because of Rat. So I fully expect it to come here, by the way. I expect it to come alongside Mega Gyarados, alongside Victini, alongside Tornadus, probably Rotom, and then either Aromatisse or Nidoking, depending if they're going more offensive or defensive. That's just me. That's what I'm expecting. They could definitely throw in Bronzong or Komodo in there. I don't think Ordino comes. But they've kind of brought a lot of different things this season and used a lot of different tactics. And Victini's just been going on a tear because it's Victini. So I've kind of done some weird stuff because I actually have a different team already set up and ready to go for playoffs if we do meet. Or at least a few ideas that I'm willing to put together. So I'm definitely not showing everything here. And I don't think Rat is doing the same either, because we both know we can meet in playoffs. Rat fully understands that, and we both know the situation. So I've done some weird stuff, which is why we're bringing Moltres for the first time. We are doing Weakness, Policy, Agility, Air slash Fire Wrath and Hurricane. If this actually gets off, which it will pretty much do only on Rotom and Savolt Switch, and that's like it. It might take a Nidoking Ice Beam, maybe. It won't take a lot of super effective hits. It needs that Mega Special Attack to actually do the damage that it needs to. We've got enough speed to outspeed Scarf Victini at +1. And then the rest in HP. If this works, it works, but I don't expect it to. This thing is basically coming as fodder and basically saying, look, I actually brought Moltres. It's actually not very good here, but I brought it. Next up, Lando T. Pretty defensive one. It can take 2... No, it can't. I think it can definitely take a Glaciate from Victini. It might be able to take 2. It can definitely take 2 V-Creates from non-banded Victini after the Intimidate. Earthquake, Knockoff, U-Turn, and Smackdown. Smackdown is really good here because of Bronzong and Rotom and Torn. There's like so many things that it's good for. So just having Smackdown I think is really nice here. Much better than like the alternative of like Stone Edge or Rock Slide. Rotom Wash, this one I don't feel as comfortable with, but it's like Rotom Wash is too good against too many different things that I didn't know what to do, so I was like, I'm just going to do Max HP, Max Speed. It outspeeds Nidoking, it outspeeds Mega Gyarados before it boosts, and Hydro Pump Oko's Nidoking anyway. Volt Switcher will do decent damage to Mega Gyarados, and also I can burn it, burning that alongside potential physical Nidoking, Komodo if it's physical. Torn, which I'm actually kind of expecting a weird set here. I'm actually something that Rat kind of memed about at the start of the season, which I'm actually expecting is Bulk Up Torn, Bulk Up Acrobatics Torn. So I actually want to burn Torn, funnily enough. Next up, Zardex. Zardex is actually just going to try and sweep for once. I know it's weird, but Blitz, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, it does really well into their team. But there's a few things that it just barely misses out the KO on. We will need Hazards up to actually get the KO on some of the things. Aromatisse is 1, Komodo is 1 if it's max defense. But we've just got enough speed so we outspeed Scarf Nidoking. We're not going for Victini. If it's Scarf Victini, it's Scarf Victini. Fair enough. Getting the Adamant is really nice for making sure we pick up the KOs that we need to. The only thing that I think it might not get the KO on is potentially Mega Gyarados at this point. But that's got to take Stealth Rocks, and Stealth Rocks are going up immediately. And you'll find out why in a second. Florges, there's a Komodo. I don't want to actually lose to Komodo. Clanger Assault isn't allowed, but I feel like just having this thing is really nice. It's also really good for Mega Gyarados. Mega Gyarados is likely to carry Iron Head, but we'll see. Yeah, it's also my defogger because, you know, I'm using Zardex, and I'm also using Moltres, so I'm actually using a couple Stealth Rock Meat Mons. And then last but not least, Suicide Lead Azelf, except it's not actually carrying Explosion, it's actually carrying Psychic, because if you look at their team, they don't actually have a lot of switch-ins to Psychic. And if they do bring the switch-ins, like, I can Taunt Bronzong, I'd probably just Toxic Victini, I'd Toxic Mega Gyarados, I could, or Taunt it. I can Taunt it after it, like, subs or something, if it's sub DD. So, and the reason why we're Taunt is because of the Swirlix. I actually was really tempted by Magic Coat, I'm not going to lie, but I was like, no, I'm just going to go for Taunt, because I also need to make sure that I don't break the Unburden. So, I want to make sure I get Stealth Rocks up, and then Zard can actually just come in and win the game, and we're actually Sash, so we can take the Misty Explosion. So, the idea is we're probably just going to Taunt and then Stealth Rocks as they go for either Endeavor or Misty Explosion with the Swirlix. If they lead something else, by all means, they could just lead Taunt and, you know, none of this matters. But, you know, I'll just go for it, whatever. Like, I'd like to get the win here, but in reality, I would rather save some of my better strategies for playoffs. There's no guarantee. Like, obviously, I've pretty much hinted that Moltres is not coming for playoffs. Moltres has not done anything all season. As sad as it is, I wanted it to do something, but it's just not really had a chance to. Or at least it's not. It will come to playoffs for some matches, perhaps, but just not against Rat, most likely. Unless they actually do find a way to make it work. But this is not the way to make it work here. But yeah. We've got two potential kind of setup sweepers that I'm hoping to see if we can make work, and then, like, you know, our bulky offense, and yeah, you know the kind of deal with this team at this point. So, anyway, I'll see you guys in the battle we're playing later today. Hopefully, Rat has actually made a team, because we spoke last night, and they said they hadn't even made a team yet. So, yeah, they forgot we're actually playing today. So, yeah, a good job I reminded them, honestly. I should have really known Rat, but hey-ho. I'll see you guys in the battle. Alright, let's do this. Wonder vs. Rat. Well, a few people I don't need to know their name to ask their name on Showdown. No, Swirlix, no! My ass elf! It's useless here! They just straight up just brought, like, super strong mons. However, I'm also just kind of go in here. I'm not gonna lie. See if they got, yeah, they got live battles. Do I just lead Azov then? I'm just gonna lead Azov. Oh, I am taunting this thing. Yeah. The crit doesn't really matter that much. I was going to get 2-hit KO'd anyway. We should probably see what kind of taunt they are, though. Crit U-turn? Yeah. And I'm... Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. We can check whatever they go into here. They go into Ordino, probably to make sure I don't set up with Zard. I am scared of them going into Gira here is the main thing. On-call was not something I really considered. So do I want to knock? No, I think I want a U-turn. Okay, we're just going to roast them then. Ooh, I'm glad I did. They were carrying the ice beam for me. Let's see if we can be a bit cheeky here. Toxic kind of sucks, but it's fine. I'm just gonna go back into Lando. Yeah, I think I assumed Encore was coming. Just my Lando kill here versus Ordino. My U-turn did how much? 36%? Is that really how much? No. My U-turn did 19. Which means I think they're more Fizz Def. I'm gonna get that with Bold. Really? So they don't actually have max defense. Either way, I'm gonna U-turn and I'm just gonna go into Moltres here. Let's see if we can get this weakness policy off. I'm gonna wish. I'm just gonna go for the fiery off and see if I can get this thing down. Ooh. That was good damage, actually. I'm just getting agility here. Get my Bazooka boost and get an agility off. Let's see if we can do some damage here. We've got one turn. Fire Breath will neutrally hit everything. This will take down the Ordino. Cool. Moltres should have done a lot more here. I get to go into Zard here. I think they've really got to worry about Zard. They're going to Torn. One D-Dance and I win the game. Let's see if they've got something. Ooh, they've got the Icy Wind. Okay. How much does Victini do if it's Scarfed? I'm gonna go for the Drain Claw. No! That one actually mattered! I think... that one actually mattered. It's just gonna ruin Wash. The thing is, despite it being 5-3, it's not over. Road and Wash still, like, beats in their entire team. Last move I'm guessing is knockoff. Please, please, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. We get the Nidoking! That was the big one. Getting the Nidoking there was the huge one. Zong comes in, this is probably here to set rocks. I'm gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp. I don't want it doing that much damage to me. Light Screen. Ooh, interesting. My defogger is still up if I want to get rid of the screens. Yeah, they've got the reflect as well. Let's set up rocks. Yeah, they go for explosion. Victini comes in. This is where things get scary. Victini? I don't know what kind of Victini it is the thing. Hydro, we know it's choiced actually. Hydro's not going to do that much. How much does it do to Florges? Because we might be able to get a defog off. It's slower than me. What are you doing, rat? What are you doing? Why is... So they've got no speed on that thing. It's just bulky. It's straight bulky. Is this Calm Mind? Please don't tell me this is Calm Mind. How much does my Lando EQ do? Right, I did just enough. Oh, why are you tripping? No, you're not Iron Ball. My Rotom's just fast. Side Shock does zero. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad this guy's Side Shock did 0, but they've got Glaciate. I live! I get the Hydra off, but they live too. Florges, it's you in a dream, baby. We actually outspeed somehow. Florges? Florges? There's a dream here. They defog. They do. They go for the U-turn. It was the right play. Here's the Gira. They're just going to D-dance without Mega Ring, which makes sense. We actually do decent damage. It's a roll. It is a roll to KO from here. But I have Protect. And I'm clicking Moonblast. They went for it! No! No! If I protected! I thought they would D-dance again! Oh, because they get the attack gain. That makes sense. Yeah, the attack gain means they just get the kill. I had to... What did I have to do there? I had to Moonblast on the switch-in, is what I had to do. They called my wish. Oh well. The 9-0 is dead. But just know, Rat, when I see you again, I'll be bringing the actual team that I want, not anti-Swirlix Azelf. And Moltres, which Moltres actually put in a decent amount of work, to be fair, so. Oh well, we'll meet. Hopefully, we meet again. I get my justified rematch when I'm actually going at full power. I didn't think about weakness policy at all. But oh well. Even I brought weakness policy as well. But oh well. Either way, I'll see you guys next time. Because next time it's going to be playoffs. It will be a little while, although by the time you're seeing this, it won't be, because I'll have actually uploaded a ton of videos by now. So I've been getting on the grind for actually getting videos back up. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Peace.